What's up guys, it's LH with Low Tech. I'm doing a quick unboxing and overview of the Neewer NWP01 360 electric panoramic head. Kind of a long name for what it is. This is a camera mini tripod that actually rotates by itself in order to get panoramic shots or panning shots with video by the company Neewer. It's designed mostly for cell phones, although you could use it with any really small camera as long as it is underneath the weight limit, which is like 300 grams. So something pretty small. A DSLR would be a little overkill on this, but taking a look at the box, it's pretty nice. A little bare, but not too bad. You can see here, it does use Bluetooth, panoramic picture, still cam. Not sure why you use this for a still camera, but sure you could. Information here on the side, information here on the side, nothing there. And on the back is the exact same stuff that was on the side. So not a lot on the outside. It does have this nice little 3D diagram of what's in the side. So let's take a look at the device. Open this up. How to dispose of it when it breaks. Not exactly a good sign, but hey. Here's the manual. It is in Chinese. Is all of it in Chinese? No, there is a back part in English telling you what each part does. Useful, yes. Okay, it has a little lanyard hanging thing to tell you that it's qualified. Went through quality assurance, okay, I'm not sure what that is. And also fill out for the warranty card. Also again, English and Chinese, that's cool. Little tiny remote. This is something, it looks very similar to what you get in a lot of other Chinese devices. Not that many buttons on it. For the most part, just, I'm gonna guess, pan left and right. There's this 10 seconds, yeah, probably 10 seconds. A pan shot, increase the speed, power on and off. Looks pretty self-explanatory, but we'll take a look at that in just a second. Okay, so this looks like an adapter to go on top of the device. We'll take a look at that in just a second. Cable to charge it, I'm guessing. Not sure why they included white. Would have been nice if it was blacks, but whatever. The bag to put it in, which is cool, I guess, yeah. This would be where you actually would put the cell phone into, so it has this cell phone. You see here, you tilt it, or you twist it to get the right thickness of your phone. And this is where you would mount it onto your device. And let's take a look at the device itself. Got the box here out of the way. And here we are. So this top part here feels like metal, and it has this rubber grip pad right here to hold on to the camera or the phone tripod. The bottom kind of opens up a little bit like an egg or a pod, I guess. It actually looks kind of cool. It does have a tripod mount here on the bottom, and it should sit something like this. On-off switch here in red. It looks like it came on, but okay. This micro USB to charge. I think this is the IR emitter or IR receiver for the remote, and that's kind of about it. So let's take a look here. Still don't know what this does. I'm sure it's somewhere in the manual. Oh, Gopro Adapter. Okay, comes with a Gopro Adapter. There you go, guys. I don't have a GoPro, so wouldn't know. So this is the cell phone adapter. This is what I'm going to probably end up using it the most for. There is a couple different places you can attach it depending on where you want the device to pivot from. So there's two in the bottom here, so you can have it pivot right from the center of the phone or a little off center, or you can have it here on the side and tilt it on just here. That way you can get a different shot depending on where your phone's camera is, as well as the type of shot you're looking for. So just screw that all the way on. Not sure if you'll be able to see it here, but there are numbers all around here. I'm gonna guess this is the time. You can say about how long you want it to, for how long it actually would be, or maybe it's actually the degrees. We'll find out in just a bit. Yeah. And no charge in it right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut and get back to this once I've actually charged it for a little bit. All right, so a couple things that we have found out after charging the device. A, it actually will run while plugged in, which is good to know. This is actually just a battery plugged into it in order to power it over here, since all my USB ports are way away from the wall. And second thing to know is that the remote and everything actually does work. The buttons do kind of feel a little crappy, but I mean, it's a little remote. Couple things to be aware of that I wasn't. The power button here is actually not really much of a power button. It's actually more like a stop button, because the power button is actually the switch here on the bottom. So it's more like just stops the rotation. But however you want it to go, which direction you want it to go, and it turns. There is a couple different speeds you can go to. This is the slowest it'll go. So if you wanted something that will actually go a little bit slower than this, you will be sorely disappointed. But if you want something to go a little faster than this, this is about as fast as it'll go. So again, if you want something going faster than that, you'll also be disappointed. But for the purposes of doing panoramic shots and things like that, both these should be well within the speeds that a phone should be able to take pictures in. Again, you just press the power button, it stops it, then you can have it go again to play. You can have this use this remote to take pictures and stuff like that. It does have Bluetooth in device if you want it to actually control it like a remote, because you can take pictures as you go. Or if you press the 10-second button, what it'll do is it will take a picture, then it will wait for 10 seconds, turn 40 degrees, there we go, and then take another shot, and then do it all over again. I'm not sure why it has to wait 10 seconds to do that. I guess maybe the camera on the other stuff is really slow. But yeah, every 10 seconds, turns 40 degrees, takes a picture, keeps going. So you can get like a picture time lapse. Not sure if that's much better than having it just take a video as it's going around, or just mashing the picture button as you need it. But if you need picture time lapses, there you go. It has that as an option. There is no option to decrease the speed on that. Like I can't increase or decrease the time on that using the remote, but you know, it's not really meant to do that. The device itself is very, very simple. This is a $40 panoramic device. It is one of the cheapest ones you can get that is actually somewhat decently built. We got this from Amazon, obviously just in case it was completely terrible, then we could return it through Amazon Prime, but for the most part, it looks pretty good, and it looks like it will actually fit the bill for what most people are going to be using for panoramic shots using your smartphone. A couple things to be aware of. You can use this in pretty much any orientation, so you can mount it this way if you actually wanted to, that's fine. The feet on this, or rather the grip pieces on here, is actually made of rubber as opposed to like felt or something like that. So it actually told the screen that it, like a finger was touching it. So that might be an issue. We might need to replace this with something a little less conductive, or at least something that doesn't set off the capacitive screen. With it so far, that's been the only negative that I can see, as long as you're good with the limitations that this device has. So thanks for watching, guys. This is LH with Low Tech, and this is the Neewer NWP01 360 panoramic camera tripod mount thing. Subscribe.